Guys, it's Jackie. My video today is all about gardening. We have frost warning and freezing warning. So I will tour you to my garden before it get frost or freeze. I will tour you with my flowers in September. Also, I will tour you to my vegetable garden. And today is Monday, September 7th, and right now it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is 40 degrees something, 40 degrees something right now, plus the wind chill, so it's really cold. And tomorrow, Tuesday, September 8th, we have first frost warning. On Wednesday, September 9th, we have freezing warning. My husband and I tried to move our herbs to the garden shed and some of my flowers. And also, my husband trying to cover up his celery because that's his favorite. And the rest of my garden, well, we just, say what happened because it is what it is. As you can see, my background there, it's the trees, the leaves are changing colors. So it is fall season in the place where I live in. But it's amazing because every year, every summer, we always have garden. So you guys don't give up anything about gardening because you can really grow something. Just keep trying. We're gardening every year and we still harvest more than what we need. So yeah, so I'll show you first my flowers of this month, September. Still I have flowers though. That's what I love. I did have more perennial collections than annual, especially this summer, because to me we only have 3 months of summer here: June, July, and August. That's all our summer here. And after that, it's all, cold weather. So my flowers died right away if it is annual. So what I have right now is I have more perennials flowers that comes back every year. I have here and there summer or annual flowers, but even though my flowers are, most of them are perennials, I have non-stop blooming in my garden. So I'm happy for that. It's really cold right now. So yeah. So let's go to my garden. So my giant hostas are flowering since August until this month, September. And I love all of them. That's all my hostas there before the frost. And these are my hydrangeas, another variety of hydrangeas. And if you have not watched yet my video about how to grow Annabelle hydrangeas, that is exactly the same tips and care of for this hydrangea as well. So watch that first, and then you will learn how to grow easily hydrangeas flowers. These hydrangeas are very pretty, and these started flowering like this color here, white, and started at, I believe that was last week of August, and gradually it turns into pinkish colors. It's so pretty. And actually, these hydrangeas here, I thought just have a little bit of flowers this year because I drastically pruned them in the spring because they are on the way. When my husband cutting or driving the lawnmower, it's right there by the corner. I heavily pruned these hydrangeas here, and I'm surprised that still a lot of flowers there, and the flowers from the old woods. That's why I was thinking that maybe I will get just maybe few flowers, but there was still a lot of old woods, as you can see here, right there. These are my one of my favorites of all my perennials collection. And some flowers pop up here and there because when I have some seeds, I just throw it everywhere in my garden beds. That's why I have non-stop blooming in my garden because of these collections that I have been collecting for so many years. And this is my phlox. Remember, I have that video about phlox flowers, how to grow them. If you haven't watched that yet, you have to watch that. And until now, still blooming. So yeah, I I'm really surprised if they will not get frost or freeze on Tuesday and Wednesday. Crossing my fingers that are not gonna happen yet. And remember that I mentioned that Annabelle hydrangeas will turn gradually into greenish flowers or colors. This is what it looks like right now on September. So some of my petunias, I moved them into garden shed today, and I am gonna just leave this here and see what happens because it's closer to the house. Maybe it will survive. another bunch of giant hostas. And my burgundy or red flax, they are still flowering. And I still have one hollyhocks flower here. And my favorite hostas here. These are my favorites because these hostas leaves are forms like hearts. My burgundy or red flax flowers are here leaning toward the ground. And another flax flowers here. I believe, if I remember right, my flax flowers video was published somewhere in July. And they were flowering at that time already. So actually, they will keep flowering all throughout the season. And here's my morning glory here. My marigold, which is these plants, and it's supposed to be good planting together with your vegetables in the garden because it will help the insects, prevent the insects or something like that. This is marigold plant, and I'm kind of worried about it because it's very sensitive plants that it will get frost tomorrow or Wednesday. But it is what it is. I'm not looking forward to it because I love all my plants. But I can't bring them inside the house, all of them, because I don't have room. But yeah, it's challenging every summer here about my gardening, but yet I never give up. And I have more hydrangeas, the same on the front yard that I show you guys in this video. So if you notice these hydrangeas flowers, some kind of, look at the flowers, it forms like a triangle, while the Annabelle hydrangeas, it was round, big round head of flowers. This look like a triangle. And still my jaw hostas are flowering right now. Isn't it like so pretty? There's a big one here. These hydrangea flowers are large too. Look at. See? All my jaw hostas. I have quite a bit of hostas collection. So if you have not seen or watched that video yet about, I believe it was Daisy or hostas versus Daisy, you have to watch that video too. You will learn something how to grow all kinds of hostas that I have collected so many years. Okay, that's all my flowers for now, and I'll let you guys know if they will get frost or freeze. I'm hoping not. But all I can do is, you know, be positive and keep planting every year. So these are my squash cucumbers garden here, and they look so pretty right now, but I'm pretty sure that they are going to get frost or freeze because they are very sensitive to the cold. And I still have more cucumbers here, like right now it's right there. I believe there's more in here, but we can't really cover them up because it's too big. We don't have quite enough of tarp. So this is what you will see today, as of today, Monday, September 7th, 2020. My giant sunflowers are there. And some squash are still tiny right there. There's more like right there, acorn squash. More right here. More over there. But I believe it's gonna get frost. We have really early warning frost and freezing this year. Right there. And I have some in here. I have squash all over there. And look at that pumpkin there. And there's a big squash hidden at the bottom of the sunflowers. Right here. It's huge. So I have cucumbers here. And there's more cucumber there. there. More cucumber here. And then pumpkin here, which I have one big one over here. Not really quite big yet. My tomatoes right here and the dill are not ready to pick yet. They are look like they're dried already, but the seeds are not ready yet. And look at what happened to our celery. This is what happened, guys. If you live in zone 3, you have to cover up your plants when there is frost warning and freezing warning. Otherwise, they will die. And especially celery is very sensitive plants because actually this is the first time that my husband and I planted these celery plants, and we're surprised that they're really doing good in this area. So my husband really loved them. He will use them for almost every cooking that he does, and he tried to cover this up to protect from the frost and freezing. And sometimes it helps because we did this every year, every summer. And sometimes it doesn't help. If it is really hard frost and freezing, they really die. But we just hoping that it helps. This is what it looks like right now until we'll probably open this up on Thursday, the 10th, September 10th, because the first frost warning is tomorrow, Tuesday, September 8th. The freezing warning is Wednesday, September 9th. So yeah, this is what it's look like, our garden right now. Is it so fun? My beans, there's no way in the world that we can cover them up. It's too big of an area, so we'll just gamble it and hoping it will not get frost or freeze. Otherwise, we harvested enough. So the green beans actually was very generous to us and still very generous to us every day. Here's our garden shed that we moved some plants here earlier today, and we have some of my petunias and some of my herbs, and I'll share it to you guys if it will survive. I'm hoping it will because it's kind of a little bit warmer there, and sometimes these kinds of plants survive. But what we are worried the most is the freezing on Wednesday, because that temperature says it could be down to 27 degrees. So yeah, that's all my plants there. Today is Wednesday, September the 9th, 2020. And we had freezing warning last night. So I'll show you what it looks like right now at 8 o'clock in the morning. So this is ice right here. See? That's ice. Yep, it's freezing last night, and I'm pretty sure my squash are done. But this is so early this year, and this is our life here. I wish I will be in the Philippines by now, but glad to see this freezing day today anyway. And look, my morning glories. My morning glory are surviving, trying to survive. They are so pretty. There's my plants. All my plants there, trying to survive today from last night. Today is Friday, September 11, 2020, and my husband uncovered the celery. And they looks like they are doing okay. So hopefully we're getting more celery all throughout September if we are lucky. And here's my dog eating grass. And of course, the pumpkin are not doing good. I think they got frost or freeze Tuesday and Wednesday. So here's my garden shed, and I'll show you what's inside, what happened there. Hello everybody, and I have petunias here. Actually, they survive, and some of my herbs, my thyme right here, my parsley, my oregano is here, and my sweet basil and parsley in one container. Parsley and sweet basil are really doing good in just one container. I planted them in one container, and it is ideal for a small space. If you have live in the apartment or have a small yard, you can use containers or pots to plant your herbs and mix it up. So here I planted parsley and sweet basil in one container, and it works. I actually harvested some of the basil here already. And my petunias, all my petunias flowers are really doing fantastic. I'm really happy for that. It's right here. They are doing good. And I did not bring them outside yesterday, which is Thursday the 10th, because last night we had another frost warning. And maybe today I will bring them outside. Maybe just my petunias flowers, and I just leave here all my herbs. And here, down here, you can see this is parsley that I harvested, and I was supposed to throw it away, but then I changed my mind because it could grow more. Right here, my sweet basil. And right here, I harvested them the other day before the frost and freezing warning. If you are new to our channel, and wants to join with us, consider subscribing and activate that bell notification so when we upload new videos, you will get notified. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!